Hi, and thanks for watching this video. I'm like most of you. You've probably got a ton of scrap wood lying around, so I've got a little bit of ebony left. I think some spalted beech. I've got no idea. And I've got no idea what these woods are. Oh, more over here. And still no idea. I think this is African tiger wood, but I'm sure someone will correct me when I'm wrong. I'm going to try and turn these into some little ring boxes. And we're just going to see how that turns out. I need to square up some of this stuff, cut some of this down in the table saw. I'm hoping this is not going to take long, because I'm busy today. So, okay, let's see what happens. So just started squaring everything off on this, run it all down. I picked 50mm by 50mm, and so there's some scrap going off at the sides there. Just kept running it. Move the saw up slowly at a time. Didn't want to take too much off and bind up the wood and throw a bit at myself. Once it had been through the table saw, just quick sand off to clean everything up. It didn't take long. So this bit of ebony ended up, it didn't work, it broke up too much, but because it's such a small bit, I was using, you can see there's a bit of wood I'm holding in the front there, that was just to hold it in place while I cut it. I absolutely hate this saw. It is crap, and I miss my big Makita chop saw. It was so much better. Okay, so I've cut all them off. They're all like that. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 of these. I'm going to mark the centres, and then we're going to drill them out through with a bit. And hopefully this is going to work. I always say that, I need to stop saying that. It will work. So my original plan was to just drill this through, just using a bit. If you're going for, like, I didn't realise at the time, the first time working with it, but such African rosewood, they're so hard, it just wasn't working. So I ended up switching over. I don't have a pillar drill, I do have a mortiser. So I managed to force a bit into the mortiser and just core out my centres. So I spent ages trying to figure out the best way of marking this so it would be exact all the way around, and I kind of just set against a standard marking gauge, set it off both sides, run it round, and it gave me, it really did line up perfectly all the way. One of the other boxes I ended up filling is I didn't drill deep enough in. I was kind of trying to just go with how thick the magnets were, and I was going to hold them flush, but that didn't work. So what I ended up doing was I drilled deeper and just pushed the magnets in flush, and that stopped. This glue was quite messy. It did leave really bad stains on the tops, but I managed to sand it all off and clean it up. Yeah, I think this one was the one that failed. You can see they're not really going in deep enough.
To distract them from the truth that a
So this is my first time ever using leather in anything. It was nothing special. What I did learn was use a sharp knife. That was a very blunt Stanley blade, and it did not cut through at all. Ended up changing the blade over, and it was cutting through no problem. I used a bit of contact spray on the leather, the backs of the leather, and the inside of the box. I wouldn't recommend this. This wasn't the best way of doing it. There's got to be a better way. It didn't seem to hold, and it was really messy, really dirty. Took ages to clean. I cut off 2 little strips of leather, cut them up, and used double-sided tape. Rolled these up together to make the, I think, pillows they're called. and I think it worked out all right. Yeah, they kind of.
First. Now, Jordan wasn't just gambling. Munson's become a con artist gaming the system.
Once I got them both rolled up, just stuck them in the ring box and it held them in place. You can see the mess from the glue on the top of that there. I did actually clean that all off. So yeah, it will hold a really small ring, but with my one, you can see in the video there, it's quite thick. It will not fit between those pillows, it's quite annoying. But I'm going to figure out a better way of kind of maybe setting that up. Just applying a really easy rub-on wood finish. I like the way this finish looks, and that's why I use it so often. So there's the rosewood, it looks so nice. Really like that wood. Good, there's it. So there you go, that's it. All finished. I think I ended up with 8 surviving. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to maybe give it a like and subscribe would be really nice. Thank you.